But he also paid tribute to the Parkland shooting victims, even naming one out by name, Meadow Pollack. If you'll remember, her father was very outspoken at that listening session that the president had at the White House a few days ago. And the president really expressed a need to do something.
So I'm assuming he was very well received in this crowd, right?
Oh, absolutely. Lots of chanting. And one thing that we did hear this crowd say, lock her up. I mean, how many months away are we? Years from the election. The president was certainly in a playful mood as he addressed this crowd of conservatives, notably one of the highest profile crowds. Now, the president touted his tax bill. He spoke about the administration's accomplishments.
Boy, a lot of it felt like some of his stump speeches on the campaign trail.
Yeah, absolutely, Tim. It definitely did remind me back to my days of covering President Trump on the campaign trail. He really tailored his message to his conservative base here, omitting any reference to an idea he floated earlier this week that people under the age of 21 shouldn't be able to buy a semi-automatic gun. And, you know, this conference rather, is filled with speakers from his administration, which is very different from previous years. Some of those more traditional speakers like, Senator Mitch McConnell, the majority leader of the Senate, not here notably today. With this group of conservatives here, the president really played to his base, talking about getting rid of those gun-free zones instead of any of the age limits or any of the other kind of more controversial topics among conservatives. Now, the president also, addressed the upcoming midterm elections and really suggested that Republicans cannot be complacent, or else, the Democrats really could gain control of Congress.
Samantha-Jo?
Well, Anthony, the president spoke for a little over 90 minutes, and while his speech really bounced between topics, he really tailored his message to the conservative crowd.